everything but the kitchen sink.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Everything But the Kitchen Sink. It's Angel here, Las Vegas native. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the shows. Unfortunately, my co-host Lisa is not feeling the best again, so I have my Faja
How you doing today?
over here to always keep things fun and funny. So we kind of hope that you guys enjoy what we have going on for you today. And everything. So we're going to get right into our first segment, which is going to be Taste from Around the World. So this is, which I had no idea that chef salads actually came from Mexico. So that was like a new one to me. I don't know if anybody else out there is surprised by that, but I was.
They're making it look pretty. It was actually, he didn't know what to do with the ends of romaine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was actually quite
Yeah.
surprised, too, to find out that they have
Anchovies. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because
no, no.
I
Yeah, yeah.
hate, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even like seafood, but
Most,
I'll eat
most
some-
places are scared to do that now because of bacteria.
Well,
Like
yeah,
it's hard to
yeah,
get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, but I mean, this looks
like beef tartare.
delicious. Yeah, I don't
No,
know
no,
if
it's
I
good.
could get down with the
The average person, unless you go to a gourmet place, they'll put anchovies, and people will go, "Oh, that tastes weird," because they're used to the store dressing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure at this point whether I've had it with anchovies actually in it. But
I tried to give you some as a kid at the Marriott in the early days, but you wouldn't do it.
I wasn't
so,
going. That
yeah,
doesn't surprise me.
so.
And look, he's being
Raw
all
egg. See, there
bougie
you go.
with the egg.
Egg
yeah,
white.
that's before everybody
Yeah.
I mean,
Orange Julius. Yeah.
you got everybody was a little bit less concerned
Yeah.
and ate raw food was
Look at
more
that.
of a
See
thing.
that? Lime. There you
I
go.
bet you that's bomb though.
Oh no, it's
You know,
definitely different.
Definitely different than
Yeah.
like if you were to just get it and try and make it like you said with the store-bought
Store-bought.
dressing. It just doesn't. It's even got a different color to it. You know what I mean?
It's very rich. I mean, it's you can taste the anchovies. I mean, if you were a non-fish person, you probably wouldn't like it.
And they're
but-
putting some tequila.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
that-
no,
I
no,
mean,
they-
you really
they-
have to
yeah,
at that
yeah,
point.
they-
But again,
they-
I don't think I've actually had it the proper way at this point. But I'm interested in it. We need to go.
Cactus Pete. I don't know where you could get it in town. Maybe like that. I don't know. And honestly, you'd have to
probably
maybe
not
one
too many
of
places.
Wolfgang's places. I don't know.
Right,
Even
right.
there. Little Saul, look at him. He's got it down. Throw it
I
over
know.
his shoulder.
It's
Well,
well, at
There you
least
go.
because
Yeah.
food is supposed to be
Well, it's funny when the guy
entertaining,
came
you
up
know?
with it. He had all the ends and old breadcrumbs.
right.
And he didn't know what to do. So, that's how he came up with it. And then it came Caesar
Ingenious.
salad, but they didn't serve it like that originally. It was just the ends of the pieces.
Right,
so.
right. That's genius, though. I mean, I love it, and it looks delicious.
I like romaine lettuce. So.
Yeah. And they're definitely looking like some toasty croutons up in there.
Oh, those are the jumbo croutons
Yeah,
right there.
for
Nothing
sure.
better. See, now that's a great chef. Use everything you can. Otherwise, you throw it away later
Yeah,
and they make
definitely.
a beautiful
That's
meal. and
probably from like your day old
that's
bread and stuff
$14.95. Yes. Yeah.
for the bougie
Yeah.
salad.
The chef's in the back looking. Are they going to eat it? Yeah. There you go. Beautiful.
I know.
That's
It-
how
it
we
is
did ours at
delicious.
the Marriott. We layered it so then people would cut it down.
Yeah, see, you
Yeah.
know, he's like, that's
the
nothing
bomb.
like a Caesar he's ever had.
I've never
you
had
know?
a Caesar salad. Yeah. It's like eating real blue cheese dressing.
I was having a conversation with the kids the other day about that, and they just weren't understanding why people would let cheese get funky
Yeah.
and then eat it. And I was like, actually, the funkier it is, the more expensive it is.
When it smells like the inside of a locker in a gym, that's when you know it's ready to go.
That's so gross.
I
That's
know.
like, I appreciate it. Can't you wait until there's like smell-o-vision?
Okay.
For
all
some
right.
reasons, I can, but then for things like that, like,
Man, did you see him stuff that in? He didn't even use a knife. He just took the right in there. He's a
yeah, he just gobbled it like a
professional, man.
seagull.
Just down on it.
It's like, dude, bro,
me
you
the
should.
food.
He,
Give me the food.
he needed to eat
Yeah.
before he got there. That's
Yeah.
one of those like you waited entirely too long and you don't
To
even
go.
taste your food.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Good to see you,
just
son.
inhale it all the way.
Yeah.
It's true. The funkier, the more
Yeah,
expensive. The kids
that's
thought it
right.
was gross.
That's my son. He's a chef up in Ogden, Utah. So
The Caesar salad.
I
looks
forced him
delicious.
into the business. So
Well, I mean, that's why we all cook, is because he like.
I was
did it-
short-staffed.
Yep. Yep. I don't know how many times I've been
Yeah.
thrown into your mix just. 'cause
The owner
somebody
goes,
didn't
"Who's
show
the
up."
new guy? He's only 4 foot. That's Johnny."
Yeah, uh-huh.
Don't talk to him.
Child
So,
labor.
Yeah.
Why has he got the light all? That's
I don't
just
know. That's a
bit
little
much
weird
for
now.
me.
Are we in a?
I
Are we
mean,
trapped in a?
okay, he looked like he licked it.
Are we
Well,
trapped
that
in a
looked good.
tunnel? That was good.
Okay, so next we are going to bring you guys our sponsors. We love our sponsors. They're all wonderful for wonderful different reasons. First one is definitely going to be Fifth Element. These guys are wonderful, and I've heard them say many times, even without the CBD, that their formula is just it's so good that it brings you the benefit of it, and then the CBD just enhances it. So
No GMOs, all
yeah.
organic.
Yeah.
So
A very clean product, and they have all sorts of things from stuff you rub on the outside to things you take internally. And
it's important to take it both internally and the outside because topicals go about 2 layers.
right,
So
right. That's a good tip,
Yep.
Dad. So, yeah, but definitely check out their
Yeah.
products. They do really good. And just they're really nice guys, and they are just they have it's really a passion to them. It's more
Yeah.
it's
live in Florida, but they can go anywhere. You're LA, Bahamas, but they basically deal in luxury rentals, yachts, Mercedes, Rolls Royces, yacht parties. You always want to go on a yacht party. They have ones that you can be like if I was in that yellow one there.
yeah,
So I
or
swear to
slick
God.
it back with some
Yeah.
gel or something, or just go for
That's
the
Yeah.
yeah. But
And
that's,
vacation rentals. You know,
yes,
like the
that
whole
which is
thing,
like
so.
your elevated
Yep.
kind of Airbnb if you're looking
Yep.
for something that's gonna be able to give you the right type of environment and whatnot.
Yep.
Make sure you go check them out. And then our last sponsor is Las Vegas Lighting.
Tyrone,
Yeah,
my
we love-
man
we
from
love
Lost
Tyrone.
Light. We love Tyrone. Hello to his family.
He's just a really knowledgeable guy and just really friendly. Him and his whole family are, and so we're just really thankful for our sponsors. We're appreciative of them bringing us to you guys so we can share some laughs and so we can keep putting you guys out there.
And we look forward to the support. Good thing is the hemp company, they're out of Colorado, but they're all over the United States. They can ship anyway. And
Right.
they also own Cushmasters.
Yeah,
So they'll be coming here in the Las Vegas market pretty soon with their concentrates and
nice.
products. So
Nice.
on the THC side. So
Right. Wonderful.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and then I think, what was this?
These are some local products here that are working on that basically CBD infused, the mango and the water company. So this is a local gentleman that's slowly getting on. I'm probably going to have him on the show next week
Nice.
so he can go over everything. He'll be at the cannabis, the Las Vegas Cannabis coming up, and we have a booth there.
Oh, okay,
So
the
we'll
awards.
have-
yeah,
yeah,
you'll
so
have
the
some
award,
of the five.
Shout out to Sheldon and
Yeah, you'll have some of the
Tattoos and
Fifth
Smoke
Element
and all of
products
them.
there and
So,
everything else like that.
yeah.
And it's going on at the convention center, you said?
It's going on at the it's the Sahara Event Center,
Okay.
which is right there in the commercial center. And a lot of people don't know. Like I said, if you look up, they actually Led Zeppelin and the Who played there during
Okay.
the early days before Vegas had the huge conventions
Right.
and stuff, which is kind of thing. But they got a great place. They get probably 25,000 people. You got Kushstock coming this weekend, and a lot of people those come up from that from
Okay.
California.
Nice. Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we
the
got
cannabis award.
Yeah, the cannabis
yeah.
awards. That's and when's that coming up, Dad?
That is next weekend. I think it's the 12th,
Okay.
the 10th, and it goes all day. So make sure you come down. They got VIP rooms. They got booths, giveaways. As you
Very
can see
nice.
from the video, it's very, very great thing. Just a whole collection of things. There's CBD stuff also, but
Right.
but mostly it's bud tenders, people from the. It's all about the local people of Las Vegas. He
Nice.
also does the Orange County Cannabis Awards and helps with the Kush stock. So,
Sweet. Yeah.
So-
Love that.
but they always have good entertainers. You know, they always
Yeah.
have some good rap people. There's Pops. He always goes down with. me.
Yeah. Can you take them
So-
down to the booth that's got the products?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Nice.
so-
Nice. So everyone swing by there and check that out. Coming up here in the next couple weeks. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and do our kitchen hack
Kitchen
segment.
hack.
And it's cake decorating because last week we had another cake one,
Yeah.
but I know it's coming up. It's all the holiday times
Yeah.
coming up. Personally, myself, pretty much most of my family, the kids, little ones, at least, they're all towards the end of the year. So it's like I'm getting ready to go into cake mode soon.
I love watching this stuff just
I
because
like
of
that
doing
glazed
pastries.
kind of
yeah.
yeah. I mean that's.
And it makes it look so simple, you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it's much
Yeah.
much easier than when you watch like the professional, and it's just
yeah. They go
super
too
fancy.
quick, you know.
Yeah.
But this is so easy, you know. Like
Yeah, it's like the everyday.
they're just using stuff they
person's-
have around their house.
Yes, yes. I loved this one personally because I love bees, of course. Have my Kate. But this one, they used bubble wrap to make like honeycomb, which I thought was pretty
Oh, that's
genius.
cool.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's a good little.
Little
tip,
little
yeah.
Tip, yeah.
I think they're using the torch to, and I think because
Like
of the
a creme
difference
brulee,
in the
the sugar.
yeah,
so
the
caramelized. They
difference
probably
in
got
the-
raw sugar in there.
Uh-huh.
So
See, that would be cool. Have you seen those geode cakes where they actually cut out a portion of the
Portion.
side of it,
Yeah.
and then they stick like rock
yeah,
sugar?
yeah,
Those little. It actually looks really awesome. So I think I might give that a go and make one of those for Nova this year for hers. But
and it's fun. It's a good project for the kids.
Yeah,
you know, like
definitely.
Baking's always good. They learn science. It's almost it's educational.
it is. It
you know.
is really, and they enjoy it
Yeah.
too. So it's a good. I like this one because
That's the way to go. Like
it is. It's kind of genius. Then you
Yeah,
just
just
are
pull 'em
cutting
out
it and separating
yeah.
it at the same time.
Just like the store does it now. That's how somebody probably seen that at the store.
More
now.
than
They kinda-
likely, yeah. And they just
They used to
just
try to sell us those in the restaurant, the salesman, and we'd be like, "We make our own." What the-"
yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean,
But we weren't smart enough to do that. We just made them individually. so.
yeah, I like that one. That
This
one's
is
kind of
neat.
cool. It reminds me of this alcohol paint that I used to have when
Hey,
I
that
make
looks
the
like
candles.
my shoes.
Your Crocs. Oh God.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, if you know my dad, you know he will show up anywhere. I don't even care where it is with Crocs on, and he will crocetize everybody.
I
He
got
calls it
Floyd
crocetizing.
Mayweather's dad wearing them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's going to take off.
Yeah.
And you can start a new trend of making the
Crockers.
Crocs cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely. Oh, I love this one. And I figured, at first I was like, why gel food coloring? Because I
Yeah.
never would have gel food coloring just laying around. But then I guess if it was liquid, it wouldn't kind of stick to the
Stick to it,
sides
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So it's probably really important to have.
There's some pastry chef mad in some hotel. Like, they're making it look too easy.
I'm not rocking Crocs.
Yeah.
Shut up, Doc. You know you are. Gonna get you a big old pair of Crocs. All right, so this one is our funny feel segment, and Dad, I'm gonna love this. Okay, poor kid. Story time. Okay, remember 2 years ago, because I normally always do the ham, and my dad always do the turkey, right? But the turkey's got all the juices, and he's always got to bring it from his house, and it's always a mess. So I was like, well, this year I'll do the turkey. You do the ham, right? So it gets ready to be turkey time. And
turkey? I have no idea.
first of all, I don't even understand why we do this. Here, y'all, I couldn't touch it. I was literally like gagging so bad. And I called my dad and I said, if you don't get over here, I don't know if this is the neck, the butthole, whatever it is. Excuse me for saying that. But it grossed me out so bad. I was like, I can't even do this right now. So he had to actually drive over to my house to see the poor kid. Look at him. He asked if it was a boy or a girl.
Boy or girl, yeah.
He pulled out the neck
Yeah,
and he's like.
thought it was the boy part, yeah.
That's how I was when I was waiting for you to. Poor kid. I mean, but yeah. So
That's a boy.
I will never. Exactly.
Nathan,
Gagging.
look at me. Stop.
Stop gagging. That doesn't work.
I love that.
Down. What is that?
It's but when I. Hopefully, because I don't know.
He
if,
shook up.
All right, what else is in there?
See, she didn't even. She should have told them that's not what that was at least, because he's.
Oh
gonna
no,
be
she let him go on his
scarred
own.
for life with that one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
I
Hey.
mean, it's kind of necessary because I realized that obviously I hadn't come into close proximity to a raw turkey.
In the old days, we could, that's how we cooked them in the casino. We cooked 5,000 turkeys
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving here in
Is that
town.
it?
Yeah. So it was more like just a machine process
So I guess
to
we
you.
got a male, huh?
How
Yeah.
many people, I wonder if they took a survey, have cooked a turkey before without taking all that out in the giblets and cooked it, probably stuffed it, and had all those,
Oh, yeah.
all of that
Well,
just in
lots
there?
of people,
Didn't know it.
Lots of people. There's a whole thing going around where like kids are, some of them are doing it as a joke, but some of them like are literally asking if you can cook turkeys in microwaves, because
I love it. It's funny. I thought the same thing when I was a chef. Do they have boy turkeys?
Well, yeah. I mean, I try and let my kids know where food comes from because I think
Get
it's
a little neck bone
point.
going.
But this poor kid.
Yeah.
The neck.
Hey, Shay, what's going on?
Can you put it
Good to see you, Chef X.
Hi, chef.
See you next week on the show.
up,
You
Mosh?
too, Shay.
Don't talk about turkey juices.
Mosh, watch it. No turkey talk.
It's poor kid though,
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yes.
That's the beauty of having, because that now we
That's
can just
almost makes
record
you
it.
want to. How many people? That's your job, is to go get a turkey and train your kid.
So now we're getting into our health and community segments. This I thought was cool. I seen it on the news, and just this guy opens up a barber shop during a pandemic, and it's here local in Vegas. And just giving people a second chance at like having starting a new career and things like that.
Right
I
on.
figured maybe the next time Pops wants a haircut, maybe go check it out.
I'll take him there. instead
Yeah,
of the
because
other
he just
place,
seemed like
so,
a really
yeah.
nice guy, and they actually found this building, and they completely redid the whole thing, I guess, and took out the floors, repainted the walls, everything else like that, and just another story where he had a lot of loss, had a lot of things going on, and just put all of his energy really into
Positive.
yeah,
Very good.
just doing something new and different, and
When
in his life.
When me and Ryan went to Colorado a few weeks ago, they had like a mobile thing where the guy was giving haircuts, and
Okay.
they had a shower truck too. It was really cool. Like
Oh
right
yeah, for the
downtown.
homeless people.
Yeah, it was really
yeah.
really nice.
I actually, when I worked at the
Yeah.
shelter up in Reno, they would have mobile ones that
Sure.
would come around because sometimes we only had so many shower stalls, so things like that are
Yeah.
always.
When we did
beautiful thing.
disasters, we always took a bar.
The difference when you give someone a haircut, like they smile a little bit more, feeling a little bit better about themselves. Thanks, Shay. We thought so too.
Yep. A little shout out.
Definitely.
And not only that, he's been incarcerated. Like, hey, if you've done your
PJ,
time,
make
he
that a little bit
deserves
bigger
that.
so we can see where the address is and give a shout out to the address. That way, anybody that's watching, if they want to go check out the barbershop, they can.
Yeah.
If you can, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Did you get it, honey? I can't see it, but you got it. But it's
PJ
all right.
will
We'll
get to
we'll
it.
we'll repost
We'll
it.
end up reposting
Yeah.
the address
Yeah.
if we don't end it up. There it is.
Yeah.
So let's see. Scroll down on that for me, PJ, if you could. So Buffalo. It says Buffalo and just south of Summerlin Parkway.
So we'll have to hit it up or
Yeah,
follow
we'll
it.
go ahead and look in the comment section later. We'll go ahead and post his address. But I love this. I hope everybody
Not only that,
goes
he's helping the community, and he's paid. He's had trouble before, and he's given back. So
100%.
those are the one. Come on.
We love that.
hanging out on the corner.
And not only that, but make sure if you are
Yeah.
going to go and do stuff like that and you go in to get a
House
service,
Cuts.
you
It's
tip
called
them.
House Cuts.
Yeah.
So just look
if you,
that
and
up.
if you heard he said house cut because at the
Yep.
nice. We love that. Way
Right
to go,
on,
Finley.
Finley.
Yeah.
Right on, Finley.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Finley for
hooking them up with a
supporting
little
some
bit
local
of
stuff.
We love this. Hopefully
Yeah.
everybody goes and supports them, gets a haircut, tells a friend about it or something.
Yeah.
We'd love to see Vegas rebuilding and getting stronger. That's what it's all about.
It's a good
beautiful
sign.
thing. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get to go to the Chevelle thing, but I seen the
Oh, it was
attendant.
packed.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh!
Well,
it
they
just
had
looked-
that on
shout
the
out
same
to
night. They
Chevelle.
had
Sorry,
that British group at the baseball stadium.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like two good things.
I know. It's wonderful. I can't wait for it to start
So-
keep opening up like it is. So
No,
it's
that's
beautiful.
good. It's
yeah,
good to see
everybody go
that.
check out
So-
House Cut.
House Cuts. That's
yeah,
it.
very cool.
Ask for Jeremy and tell him that you sent yourself there. So give
Yeah.
him some aid and
Tell him you've seen him on
some
everything
support.
but the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
But seems like a really cool guy.
Cool
so
place.
yeah, definitely take
But I am
Pops down there.
gonna go take Pops by
Yeah.
their next haircut.
Very cool.
So
So
that's it.
next we have our charity segment.
Hey guys, we're out here at Kyler's Kicks.
Yeah, go ahead. That's Kyler's mom, Charisse, there talking.
They're doing music on Thursday night now. I'm gonna try to get Tony
That's what
down
this
there.
is.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good.
Love it. So this
Yeah.
is the Kyler's Kicks we had showed you guys before, and now every Thursday they have this kind of like a jam session where you can either bring an instrument or you can use one of theirs, and they all just jam out, pass out, ask anybody walking by if they want
Yeah.
a bottle of water because it's hot. But
They-
it's just a good thing to see teenagers.
Well, they help the
having
youth,
something.
free mental
Yeah.
health. They teach them about life skills and that. They have quite a few kids there now
Yeah.
that actually are full-time kids. Anytime you can do support. I think last year they gave away over 42,000 pair of
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
We went in the tunnels with them.
Yeah.
Mosh,
Yeah.
my buddy Mosh,
We
my
did.
son. We all went
Passed
down
out
the tunnels
sandwiches and all
and,
sorts
you
of
know,
stuff,
it was,
medicine
yep.
to people
So,
out there, and,
there's-
it
there's
was
Kyler.
some really nice people.
Kyler, take little James Brown. Kyler, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, I must
So
embarrass
yeah,
him.
I thought that was cool though. So it's
Yeah.
like every Thursday, if you want to go jam or you have like a teenager that it's hard
Yeah.
right now with the pandemic when all the schools shut down. A lot of kids like kind of
Yeah.
felt unconnected to friends and their peers and stuff like that, and
Did the
that,
chats
it's so
disappear?
necessary.
Okay. All right.
For them to have just a space. I mean, and it's I've gone there with the kids, and it's just a good space as like as a parent too, because
Hey, Sherry, what's
it's good
going
to
on?
see it going on.
Just highlighting your video out there. So
Okay, Chef. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. They'd enjoy
Yeah.
some keyboard for sure, Chef X.
yeah, that's it.
Music does bring people together. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, and it's so healing and therapeutic. You know, like everybody always asks what I like to listen to music-wise. It usually
Yeah.
depends on what kind of mood I'm in. You know,
Bob Dylan said, "When music hits you, you feel no pain."
I like
That's
that.
it.
That's cool.
That's it.
Love
Brings a memory or a
Right,
so a happy
right.
thought or
That's definitely.
yeah, that's a happy thing. So
Wonder if they saw Rez.
usually Ryan's down. I don't see my son. He's usually hanging out down there helping.
Yeah,
out,
he does go
so-
down there and help out a lot,
So,
so that's awesome.
yeah. But anytime,
And
anybody-
if you are over the age of 21, you can pass a background check, and you like doing anything. It doesn't really matter
Yeah.
if you like singing, you like have arts background, you have finance because they do financing.
help
they help
out
the
the kids with education.
Yeah, they have a whole little
Gardening,
Yeah,
they
do
do
grow
everything,
out there,
yeah.
so it's a neat place to go and kind of make. There we go. We got the Kyler's Kits
Yeah.
org up there, but
Yeah.
it's just a good place to go. It makes you feel good, the kids feel good, and it's just a lot of positivity when especially a lot of these kids don't have a lot of that. So it's just beautiful to be able to see an environment that gives that to them.
And it's a monthly struggle for them, like every
Yeah.
month trying to, the pandemic, trying to raise and cover bills. They've had people work with them, got them
Oh,
into
yeah,
a good
for
building.
sure.
but they still got that,
It,
you know.
it definitely costs quite a
Yep,
bit for
so-
because it is free. Let's
Yep.
throw that out there to any of the teens going there.
If you have a teen that ever had mental health or you had to take them somewhere, you know for a fact you
How
probably paid
expensive it
$150, $200, where
Easily.
they're doing it free.
Yeah.
Not only that, they're giving out shoes. So,
yeah, so
It-
um, so now we are going to, I think in July here, there at Kyler's Kicks is actually going to have a breakfast bash. So July 10th at 9 a.m., Kyler's Kicks. You'll go ahead and see the address down there. It's on South Maryland Parkway.
it's right between
Um,
Fremont and Charleston, basically on the one-way side. Coming
Right.
from Fremont, you'll run right into it on the right.
Right. So it basically, if you're a teen between 6th and 12th grade and you want to go have breakfast, a homemade breakfast, you want to sit down with like kids of your same age, sit down with your peers, maybe make some new friends, talk about some stuff, check out the building. That'd be a nice time for you to go ahead and go check it out and get yourself some delicious breakfast, because I know they're having a whole kitchen taken care of in there, because they're teaching the kids how to cook, and it's just all wonderful, beautiful things. We absolutely love Kyler's Kicks. Shout out to you guys.
And not only that, they're our youth. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, it's
they're
so
the-
important.
you know,
It really is.
especially with today's pandemic and all these
Yeah.
things. People are dealing, let alone adults, but kids are dealing with
Yeah.
all the
Big
anxieties
changes.
and
yeah, big
you know.
changes. It's a lot to take
Yeah,
in sometimes, and
it's huge.
yeah, sometimes it helps
So-
to have people that understand and are around your same age. So
Yeah.
next we are going to do our Spotlight Chef segment. This is
Good
Chef
morning,
X.
Shout out
Where
to
you
my
at,
man.
our bud? He's in our comments right now. I'm just saying,
We'll have a live shoot
you
with him
have
next
to
week.
come down
Yeah.
here because those look freaking delicious.
That's it.
And he was making this for somebody, but there's one with no meat, and he was talking about how he always hooks it up and makes it extra fatty when it doesn't have the meat. But I'm just like that ham on there with that cheese makes me
Yeah.
hungry, dude. Yeah, I know, Paulie. They look
That's it.
so good. They look
Yeah,
so
good.
good.
And you can follow him. We'll put his link up
Yeah,
there also.
yeah. And I'm sure if Chef X, when
Yeah.
you see this, put your. I know, Mosh, is making me hungry too.
Probably bring him down. I brought Chef.
He's right there. He
yeah,
says, "I'm ready.
Yeah.
Head on down. You can make everybody
Yeah.
some food."
I brought Chef Shay over to Floyd's house. They did a dinner. I'll probably do the same thing. I'll bring him down, and
There
they
you
can
go.
go over and make a dinner for Lois and
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that'll, give him a
Maybe
shout
we'll
out.
have Shay come in.
So yeah, Shay's
sponsor
coming in.
a-
She's going to
a
come in
chef.
again.
That'd
We
be
got
nice.
all of the chef
Mosh, take
programs
my
starting
money,
to catch
right, bro?
catch a little traction. So now we want to get more people involved.
Right,
so.
right. Those look good though.
That does.
I mean,
I'm ready.
I am right. See, everybody's like,
Yeah, I'm a chef and I'm
smoked ham
ready.
is delicious.
Yeah.
It is. Here's the deal. I'm just gonna say this right. It's like sometimes I'm like, I could take or leave having like meat, but any form of the bacon, like it's all good.
It's all good.
That's the reason why I could never be a vegetarian.
yeah.
Bacon's too good.
One day I'll tell you about the vegetarian steak I used to serve. God, it was good. Yeah.
Stop. Are you serious?
Well, the cow's vegetarian.
Okay. That's so messed
I mean,
up.
technically,
dude.
I mean,
Poor little cow.
I mean,
Oh, way to go,
Yeah,
Dad.
I'm
All right.
just
Well, it's that time of the show where I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate all you guys swinging by again at the kitchen sink. I hope my girl, Lisa, I haven't seen her, is doing all right. She has been kind of not feeling too good. So we're going to switch you guys on over to PJ's Corner, and we
Yo,
hope you guys
yo,
enjoy the
yo.
rest of the show.
KM Scientific is an industry-leading hemp and cannabis corporation with operations based in Boulder, Colorado. KM Scientific manufactures, distributes, markets, and sells a diverse range of hemp and cannabis-based products for recreational and medicinal purposes. KM Scientific intends to maintain a leading position in the hemp cannabis-related industries and expand the reach of our products worldwide. From development and process innovation to market execution and everything in between, KM Scientific is recognized as an industry leader, winning 17 esteemed awards over the last 2 years, knocking out the competition. KM Scientific has made an impact, creating and expanding a brand that the cannabis and hemp industry looks towards for standards and innovation, as well as top quality business practices. Our mission is to continue evolving as a brand and to help drive the industry forward.
Hey, what's going on today? Welcome to PJ's Corner. Want to give a shout out. I got Mosh here with me today, my homeboy,
What's up,
blogger
everybody?
Mosh.
How are
And
you
I got
today?
Kanabushi Chris down there in the end.
Thank you guys for having me today.
Yeah, it's great. We're going to feature one of your videos when you were out of town, one of your things you're going to do. And
Right on, right on. I'm looking forward to that
Mosh
as well.
was going to touch space on a couple of things.
Yeah,
So,
excited for another day, another video, guys.
but basically, we're just featuring local chefs. We got a lot of people coming on that'll be coming into future shows, going to do some live podcasts. We got the Las Vegas cannabis events coming up on the 10th. So make sure everybody gets out there to see that. We have a booth, but it's also, there'll be music, all kinds of things going on. So make sure everybody gets out to that.
Absolutely.
What you been going on this week, Mosh?
It's just about work. I have plans for the summertime. We're doing a scavenger hunt at the water park coming up the end of July. That's gonna be really awesome. So we're planning that out and making that happen. Working on some new music and just coming up with ideas for new videos. Working on the brand and all that.
How'd your little 24 hours on Fremont Street go?
That went really good. That video is doing really good. We got close to 800 views on it, and we're growing rapidly. Actually, we just hit.
Give them a breakdown on that.
Yeah, what was the
happened?
video about?
Okay, the video was basically, I've had the idea. I've seen a bunch of YouTubers do like 24-hour challenges on different areas, like Los Angeles, Skid Row, and all that.
Okay.
So I wanted to do it on Fremont Street because I'm close to the area, and I figured
that's
it
a
would
good
be a good
idea.
idea. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and being somebody who used to be a traveler and still kind of has the heart and soul of a traveler, somebody who likes to travel, it was fun to just be out there again and not really have much of anything, because I went out there on the first Friday with no money, and I kind of had to survive that way.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. It got a good response, and so I'm planning some really awesome videos coming up.
That's
you know?
good, man. That visceral life
Yeah.
experience, as they
Yeah.
say, you know.
And
It's
Chris,
definitely-
we're not going to go into your pig, but I just give you an idea. Chris is a local chef here. He does sushi, but he also does other things. But like today, he was doing meal prep for somebody
Yeah, today I was doing
at
meal
their
prep.
house. So
There's
give
a lot
him-
of different things
yeah.
that you end up doing, you know. I enjoyed going over the East Coast, unfortunately, for the circumstances that it was. But we, you know, enjoyed definitely the fact that it was more of a tribal thing, you know, a bunch of families that Samoan, you know. And so got the opportunity to use a little China box,
Yeah,
you know.
and we're going to go over that here shortly. What was the meal prep you did today?
Oh man, that right there, I'm actually doing that weekly, and soon I'll be doing, you know, a couple other different people. That's for my friend Grinch, actually, who is actually this right here, Aqua Bliss. If you guys check that out, he's got that in the mango tea as well, CBD infused. And if you guys are from Vegas, you definitely know who the Grinch is, and I cook for his dad, and I look forward to it every week.
See him
definitely.
at the cannabis events too.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
Absolutely.
cannabis products. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, no, it's good.
Every-
Everything's
iced
better.
tea right
Everything is
there?
better with weed in it. Do you want one, Mosh? Here you
Oh,
go.
yeah,
There's
I
one
wanna
right
see
for
what's
you
for
right
one.
there.
CBD.
Man. That's what I'm talking about.
This is so cool. It looks like a Snapple from far away.
Yeah, and the thing
'Cause of
is
the
that
colors,
it's
but-
actually incredibly good.
It is. It's
You
very
know?
It's with
tasty.
CBD.
Yeah.
It's so
Well, how
cool.
about some infused talk, guys?
All right. What do we want to talk about?
Well, we're going to show a little video here.
Yeah, video time. What's up, Tyrone? It's good to see you. Everybody in the chat.
Hey,
right
what's
now.
up,
Good to see you,
Tyrone?
Ty.
Yeah, I love you all.
Here you go. So we're gonna should have a video coming up here on Infused Talk, and
So, ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
All right, now I
Yeah.
love this one. This is that. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
We had that little screen.
High time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hi,
I'm Elise McDonough, author of the official High Times Cannabis Cookbook.
We touched base
I'm
on this
about
last
to
week,
put
but I
4
wanted to
leaves,
show it
peanut
again
butter,
for the
and
simple
methods
reason
to
that
test
there's so
side
much
by
contents.
side
We're going to let the
determine
lady
which
talk
one
and do a little
most
commenting on it after.
Yeah.
psychoactive THC
What's she doing right now?
into
She's
butter.
making butter?
The second
Yeah,
method
butter.
comes from Cat Smiles at
New
Bag
thing I
Cats
learned, they
Canna
use,
Farm, a
she uses
popular
Everclear
online
on
resource
hers
for
when she,
Okay,
cannabis.
Everclear.
yeah.
What proof is that? Like over 100, right? 120 or
We are
something?
going to
I think
spread
140.
this half
Wow.
ounce of ground cannabis into a Pyrex pie plate in an even layer. Cover our
Really,
dish.
so
This
how
is the
can it
pie
be
one.
shaped?
This is
Aluminum foil,
interesting. This is, I've never
forming a
done it
tight
like this.
seal. And this will keep all of the cannabis vapors inside
Absolutely.
the dish.
Yep.
After your dish has been
It's-
wrapped tightly with foil,
Reminds me of
place it
Tony
in the
Roma's
oven at
ribs.
220
Tony
degrees
Roma.
for 20 minutes. And once
Chef
again,
Wok.
always make
This
sure that you
is
set
so
your timer.
easy the way it's mind blowing, you know, like for, got to
Now
have
we're
that
gonna
timer.
remove it and
Absolutely.
let it sit. We're going to leave the foil on and let the cannabis cool off for about 15 to 20 minutes. This will allow any other vapors to settle back into the cannabis. And our cannabis is nice and toasty, so now we're going
Toasty.
to add our lecithin. And this is an emulsifier as well as a nutritional supplement
Yep.
that will increase the bioavailability of the THC.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And what this means is that it will feel more potent in your body because
There you
it's
go.
being better absorbed
Absorbent,
and
yep.
utilized. Then we're
Remember
gonna
that.
add
It's
our
how you absorb.
8 ounces
Absolutely.
of clarified butter. Now we're going to stir this up.
And there's the clarified butter. A lot of people use whole
to
butter,
make sure
but
your
there's a
foil is
reason
sealed
for the
on tight
clarified
and put
butter.
this
You know,
back
and that's
in
the thing is
oven
some people
for
say
another
geese better, but I just say
45
thanks for
minutes at
clarifying.
220
Well, it's, yeah, there you go. And cooking temperature good.
Absolutely.
Look at this.
Our
She's just
foil lid.
amazing. What would you
We're
love
just
her
gonna
job just to
mash
sit
this
there
up.
and just play in the kitchen
And
all
we're gonna
day
just let it
long and
cool off for
Man,
about
take
10
home
Yeah.
all your goodies?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Make all
Put this
different
up
types
in
of stuff
foil
like
again.
cheesecake.
I'm signing
all
out.
that
Back in
type of
the
stuff.
oven to bake for another 45 minutes.
And I'll be
at
honest, you can't get better than High Times. I mean, everybody has their own ways. I have my own ways, but it's great to see things because then when you get in the kitchen, you try something
Absolutely.
different. It's like caramels. I love making caramels, but you know, if you get above that 290, man, you're just wiping out your
Oh, yeah.
wax. So it's all when you put it in. It's a chemistry.
Yeah, you
know.
don't want to go for
So-
300, that's for fast.
How about sponsored chefs? Now we're getting ready. Once she's done next, we're going to get into. Look at that. Is that crazy? I mean, you could just almost make a lemon meringue pie on top of that.
That's interesting to learn too. What you say, you never want to go over 300 degrees. That's
Well,
like,
actually,
Well-
you don't really want to go over 250 degrees. Is
You
actually
want
the,
to,
the point, yeah.
well,
absolutely.
clarify it on stuff like caramels. You can go up to 285, but you don't
Right.
want to go above that because hard caramel you have to get to 285 to 90 degrees. You're supposed to take it to 3, but you can stretch it down. Let's go ahead and
Fun
check out our
facts, guys.
sponsor
How
chef,
about
and it's actually Chris. So we're gonna watch what he's doing, and then we'll let him make some comments on it. This was his trip.
Yeah, this was my trip, and while we're going through all this, this was for my uncle Johnny that we had lost him last year, and it was too, you know, we lost him to cancer. Cancer took
All
him
right,
so
Chef
fast.
Beck.
Sorry to hear that.
And but this was my opportunity to go home, and all the Samoan families they came from
What's up, Maria?
London, from San Diego, from LA,
Tyrone.
all over the country, and Arizona, and we all got together, and so this was 5 o'clock in the
Celebration.
morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, celebrating a
Well,
life.
no, it's a celebration of life, and
Is that a pig?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this right here, this female. Now she was a good girl, you know, but she definitely was very tasty. We make sure to always clean the
that
guts
wasn't
out.
a suckling. That was a bigger one.
Oh
What's it?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She was all of
Yeah,
100
100
pounds,
pounds, yeah.
after the guts were
Yeah.
out. But there's a lot of things that you do when it comes into preparation. You don't want to just take and torch,
Torch,
the hair and stuff like that. You got to set it in a boil and get that that epidermis
Like when you
to where you
make
can skin
sausage the old days, you know,
Yep.
skin the.
it. Yeah, I'm
oh.
old school.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that old school way of cooking.
55-gallon bucket.
I've got to definitely, but
Yeah.
and we didn't have time to do an umu. So what we did is we got this instead, and it was just fantastic.
Let them know,
you know?
Umu. You want to explain that? just
Okay,
for-
so an umu, guys, is actually an umu is Hawaiian, Samoan, Maori style of cooking. All right, that's where you're going to dig a hole, right, and then you're going to get your rocks, charcoals, things like that, hot, cover it with banana leaves and stuff like that. And then basically the steam is going to do it. All right, and many cultures from around the world actually do this type of cooking, Chinese, everywhere. But normally in the tribal forms, this is how they're going to do it. and that's because they're feeding everybody. As you can see, we're wearing our EOS. We're wearing all our Samoan traditional garb. There I am getting ready. I just got done pulling the pork. It destroyed me doing that to the pork belly, though. As a Japanese chef, I'm like, oh. I'm like, but let's eat.
If I'd have been behind that,
But-
the sword.
Yeah, family is so important,
like,
you know.
throw
and
it in.
it made me feel really good, and it's a sense of just spiritual awakening that you get, you know. But I'm very thankful for it and being able to do that.
Well-
The pork is definitely, you want to make sure that you keep it
Yep.
at around 160 to 190 for 10 to 12 hours.
We mostly did suckling. Hey, let's talk story time. In story time as chefs, we always, I call it chef tells myself, but in the old days, we're talking about drug tests.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for letting me come here.
Drugs are
Right.
tested.
I'm sorry I have to ask this, but you're not high right now, are you?
That was my look many a time hiring
sober
people.
as a Judd.
Be like, wait, there's a test?
I would be like,
kidding me
now,
right
now you're all right
Oh,
with
she's
the
sitting
test, right? And we used to send 10 people down in Vegas, and when they started drug testing, and one guy would usually pass, and it was the one guy you would never hire in your life, but
He got the job.
he was the only one that passed.
Be
you
like,
know?
so you're good on marijuana,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yes.
why I ended up moving to Vegas.
It's
I was like,
kind of
hey.
it reminded like
Definitely
people,
not having an
the
exoskeleton.
7-Eleven down the street,
Leaves me pretty
people take
vulnerable.
urine in bags and heat it up,
sure.
and people like, why? It has to be a certain temperature.
Yeah.
I think people put it in baggies. They're sitting in HR, and you see a wet spot coming,
man.
and it's just crazy, the story.
I remember times where, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been there. I've actually put a condom and taped it to my leg. And let me tell you, it didn't work out so well when I sat down in the waiting room, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
That was my first question when I was an executive with Boyd Gaming at the board meeting. I said, hey, are we grandfathered in or what? Luckily I was just a pothead. I made it. So
Oh, I love her face.
Get it through.
I just I had one guy his test came back and he was pregnant. Obviously.
Congratulations, wow.
Hey, you might want to go home and tell your girl that you're having a baby.
Right. Well, you already found out at that point, It's like, well, hey.
Yeah.
You are not the
I like
father.
that, chef. Yeah,
But
it
I
makes
d-
the food tasty and tender. I see a comment on your turkey on the other. Sorry, I missed that. But, yeah, it is drug testing. We're a big thing here. It was the funniest thing in the world. We're going to go into 3 minutes of joy, and I have the pleasure of hanging out with Floyd Joy Mayweather quite a few times a week. I've been fixing the sprinklers. That was fun. That's a sideways. That's when that was on the space shuttle, the one on we were defying gravity. But that's actually one of the owners there, Alex, of KM Relief that makes all the rub.
Oh, okay.
And when we got to their factory the first time, we walked in and they had a pool table, a ping pong table, and a boxing bag for their employees.
Really?
He didn't
That's
put it for
awesome.
Floyd. And those are three things that Floyd loves. And he loves somebody hit his hand. That's a game with him.
Yeah.
Like hit my hand.
Give me an opportunity to play ping pong with Floyd. I would definitely do that in a heartbeat.
I'll be honest. We at Super Bowl a few years ago, we were at the thing. I think. Oh, that's Snoop Dogg. That's we made that for his son. That's his hoodie, and then we had one made for Snoop Dogg. His has the
That's really cool.
Pittsburgh
I like
Steelers.
that.
Those are the new
Nice.
sports hoodies that you're
Oh,
going to
wow.
see. They have actually TVs on the back of them. The gentleman that does it, but
Where are you going to be able to find that at here in Vegas?
they'll be coming out through the TMT line.
Yeah,
so
okay.
that was a personal one that
Money
we had
Mayweather.
done for Junior. On the back of it, it actually has Floyd Junior and Roger, Floyd's brother.
Wow,
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's Justin on the right there. That's Floyd's other son who boxes there.
Okay.
But this is downtown. I love taking them downtown. People are respectful, but man, hundreds of people around.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just
You
love
want to
Floyd
talk
C,
to them. They
don't
just
you?
want to.
You love
Yeah, you see Floyd, you got to kind of just say, hey,
What's funny when we walk by, people go, "Is that Floyd Mayweather?" And I'll go, "No, it's dress up day." Like joking, and they'll be like, "That's down at the
There he
Hempfield."
is, yeah.
That's Henry Tillman. That's a Golden Glove. That was at the my son with us down there at
Nice.
the Hempfields and in Temecula.
That's
but,
right.
yeah, Henry Tillman. That's some of the product that's used to make the rubs and stuff.
Nice. I love
Not
the
these
cooking.
ones, but some other ones, but similar hemp products. Okay. Floyd's products have the CBG or CBA and CBG besides the CBD.
Nice.
But
Get that good spectrum in there.
He's the funnest guy to hang around with. I love watching my daughter and my kids interact with him. My daughter's always messing with him with Reach.
Yeah, I saw that video. I saw that video that one time where she was acting like she was in a box. I was like, oh man, she'll probably whoop him.
But I'll tell you, people go to, like I've been down at the gym and people wanted to, like jump in the ring with them. And like here, this was at the grand opening of his son's place, and this young kid, like this kid's going at him, and he's just sitting there messing with them, and and it's pretty big guy there. But and his sister was behind him, egging him on, but he was just having him fun. Normally, like slaps him in the head or something just to keep him going. And that's a move they do.
I was gonna say, so what do you think, Mosh? Huh? What do you think? What
It's amazing to watch. Dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Could you do it? I tried it, and I
boxing, I've thought about it, but that's as far as.
Well,
it
I
goes.
meant the
That's as far as it goes. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
It seems like something I. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It
It's
takes a
nice.
lot of endurance out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To do that.
It's like a science. To me, it's like baking.
Okay.
It's the more I watch it, it's a science, boy. It's like how they set their feet, what they do.
Absolutely.
And I don't
absolutely.
like fighting. I like doing fun
It's all
stuff,
about
like-
peace, love, and
yeah.
harmony, you
I
know.
mean, yeah,
but
I
sometimes
understand
you
that,
got to
but-
know when to elbow somebody, you know.
I guess, yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming. Definitely today, it was
Yeah.
a good day. Like the next event he's going to do, he's going to go ahead and tape it. We're going to get
Absolutely.
some live things from Chef X in here. We got Chef Shay will be doing some stuff. Planning some dinners over Floyd's house so they can be our guinea pigs, and
Okay.
we try some stuff.
I'd love to bring some food
Yeah.
on the show, you know,
Yeah.
and be like, and
Yeah.
show
I've been
everybody, show
saying,
all our
hungry.
viewers
Yeah.
some food just live right
Yeah.
here, you know. I'd
No
love to do a live
You could do
demonstration.
some right here. That's no
Yeah.
problem.
All right. Sounds good because I got some right here.
Yeah, you
Right
got
here.
some. in
Okay,
your
right
pocket.
there. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Next time, next time,
yeah.
guys.
Sushi. So,
That's how I roll.
but our sponsors, can't thank them enough
Yeah, absolutely.
for what they do for us,
Absolutely.
and everything that they do. They'll be here. Our KM Relief and the Fifth Element, they'll be here at Sheldon for all Vegas access for the OC Cannabis Award, or for
Really?
the Las Vegas Cannabis Award. So they'll be at our booth, have Floyd's commercials.
Coming up
We'll
on
also
the
be
10th.
showing some of our podcasts.
Nice.
Also the Pedal Up podcast. Be
Okay.
promoting some of the other
Yeah.
stuff that the
Yeah.
studio and PJ and Paulie work on here to let people know what they're doing.
Awesome. Sounds all positive vibes right there.
Anybody out there that's like a local chef got something, even if you're from another state, shoot us drop us a line, view the show, let us know. We're especially here for the locals,
Yeah.
but we want to show what's going on other places, pop-up dinners.
Yeah.
So
even if you have a video.
thanks
you want us
again
to
for
see.
coming, and y'all have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.